So I just made the decision, guys, to sell some of my high risk crypto assets right now. And there's a reason why. And we're going to break it down in this video. I'll give you guys my reasoning. And listen, you have to make difficult decisions when you're in crypto. You have to know what you want to hold for the long term, what could be liquidated, what kind of factors dictate what you hold and what you take profits on, and everything in between. Now, I will say this, guys. You guys know I am a long term crypto holder. I did not sell everything. You're going to understand where I'm coming from as this video plays out. And by the way, you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you guys a perspective and reasoning why I'm making some moves right now. Because in this market, if you're an active investor, you have to stay ahead of the curve. You have to be locked into all the news and information and understand all of the different scenarios that could play out. Nobody has a crystal ball, right? We're all speculating on what we think could happen. And we're also protecting ourselves from worst case scenario or, scenarios that aren't so kind to the market. And there was a recent thread that I read today from an account, and many people would say, Zach, don't believe the FUD. It's not FUD. It's a calculated move that I'm making here. And I'll show you why it is a calculated move as this video progresses. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe down below. You guys know this channel, I make videos every single day for you guys, give you guys different perspectives, bring you guys up to speed on news and information and videos like this. By the way, if you guys like this video, let me know down below in the comment section. We'll do more about, strategizing and things like this in the future. So here's the current situation that we face from the Kobayashi letter. And again, this is a very, very high profile outlet that I really, really respect. Okay. Here's our current situation that we find ourselves in. Stocks are falling today, like the economy's bracing for a recession. Now, this is after the S&P 500 set an all-time high. We get all that. But oil prices are rising like the recession was canceled. Gold prices are falling like inflation is gone, even though gold just set an all-time high a few days ago. Big fall off today. And this is why crypto is falling too, by the way. Bonds are falling like inflation is rebounded. Interest rates are rising like the Fed pivot is over. They don't have crypto in here, but crypto falling today too. Here you go. Bitcoin down below $70,000 today. Why? The S&P is going to have its biggest downside shift, it looks like, since September 5th. And we'll get into more of that. And again, this is not to scare you. I'm not going and selling all my assets. In fact, I'm doubling down on my high conviction plays, and I'm wiping out some of the small cap assets, some of these meme coins, small cap AI projects that I'm, heavily invested in, that I'm up on. This is where I'm going in and sweeping some of those out, taking some profits, putting it back into stable coins and waiting until after this election. And that money's going to go back into stable investments once we have more clarity after the election. I'll get more into that later, but I want to give you guys the thread here and the information in this thread. So the S&P 500 is about to post its largest daily drop since September 5th. Nearly 800 billion of market cap has been wiped out from the S&P just today. Just yesterday, calls for the S&P to head higher were everywhere. Technology stocks definitely trading lower, with Microsoft and Nvidia down 5+%. With just 2 trading days until the election, volatility has finally arrived. And guys, I don't know who's going to win. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm positioning myself to where if we get a big market sell-off, regardless of who gets in or who doesn't, that I've taken profits and I'm sitting on enough cash position to go buy my favorite stocks and my favorite cryptos at premium prices. That is why I'm selling high risk cryptos today. By the way, most of, if not all of these assets that I'm selling, I can only count maybe 1 or 2, I'm up in the green on. There are a couple that I was down on that I still profited fully from. I've been waiting for them to come back, but most of these I'm up on. Okay. I'm not taking losses across the board. These are assets and holdings and positions that I'm up on. Okay. It says here, we are viewing this as a trading opportunity and continue to update our analysis for our clients. Meanwhile, oil prices are surging back above $70 just days after they collapse of fears of weak demand. Geopolitical tensions have left oil markets on edge as supply disruption risks are elevated. Trading oil prices has been highly profitable. Exactly 2 years ago, we closed our oil shorts for plus 7% and alerted our premium members of the below setup here. And they're talking about that here again. Gold prices are trading sharply lower after setting all-time highs. And the gap between bonds and gold is finally beginning to close. However, the gap is still massive, with gold up over 6% since the September Fed meeting, bonds down 7%. There is definitely a gold rush happening. And you could say the same about Bitcoin, right? This has also created fantastic trading opportunities. Most recently, our premium members were alerted for a bullish setup when gold fell into the $2,600 range. Obviously, they're selling their newsletter here a little bit, which, hey, these guys are on it. I will give them that. But they say this: overall, it appears like today's price action is a product of a general move back to the sidelines. This tells me that high-profile investors are de-risking today. Again, it's not just crypto that's down. It's not just stocks. It's not just gold. Ahead of the election on Tuesday, investors are de-risking or reducing risk and taking profits. And you know what? I want to play the same game that smart money's playing. And again, don't hear me wrong. I'm not taking any of my Bitcoin profits. I buy Bitcoin every single day. I'm talking about the high risk plays that I'm up in that I don't plan on holding throughout this cycle. Okay. These are what we call swing trades, right? Things that I've held for days, weeks, and a few months. There's one in particular that I sold all the way completely out of, that I've held for well over a year and a half, that I was a little down on. But I decided to get out of that too, to get back into an even better cash position. So I'm ready for whatever happens post-election. But it says here, we are expecting elevated volatility next week and into year end, a great setup for traders. And here's the thing. I'll end the video somewhat with this, and I'll give you guys some more reasoning behind this. There's actually a little bit more here on this thread that I want to get to too, and I'll interject. Worst case scenario, I'm wrong. And the markets or Kobayashi letter's wrong, I'm wrong. Anybody taking profits is wrong. Worst case scenario, we're wrong and we took profits. Okay. I still have all my, low risk positions. My bags are still pumping. If the market pumps, we're going to feel it. All we did was de-risk. Best case scenario is we do see extreme volatility. We get a big sell-off before the year ends, and we head into the new year, and people with capital are buying up the dips like crazy to start the new year and to start this mega bull run. So to me, it's a no-brainer. Now, the Kobayashi letter said this too: just 2 days after the election, keep in mind, guys, we're going to have a November Fed meeting. Markets see a 95% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut and a 5% chance of no cuts at all. Guidance will be crucial, as odds of just 125 basis point rate cut remaining in 2024 are up to 24%. So this is what I'm doing. This is the move I'm making today. And again, this is not, I'm getting out of crypto, I'm selling all my cryptos. No, I'm just de-risking. I'm just selling high risk cryptos right now because I expect some volatility. If I'm wrong, I'm still position A. I'm still in position A. I'm still in a really good spot. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. If you're interested in trading with me using the indicator that I use, this is my company, XT Algo. Easy trading made simple, guys. If you sign up today, you're going to get a 21% discount code. It's X. It's linked down below in the description. That'll get you 21% off any of these packages. Now, it's basically risk-free because you could try this for the next 28, 29 days. It's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like the product, full refund. No questions asked. Sign up today, xtalgo.com. Use that discount code X, which is in the description. We'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you're doing right now ahead of the U.S. election, the moves you're making. Are you locked in? Are you ready? Let me know down below.